All right, good afternoon, everybody. Um, we're about to start. Last week, let's have a just brief conversation about last week. Well, last week we did crazy numbers from the previous analysis we had, and it was a banger trade. I believe those that did see this analysis here in my socials did benefit from it. And we can't really begin this week without taking you back to last week to see what happened and to ensure that this week goes on properly because I believe right now there's a lot of volume in the market. And if you've been trading for a while, you will also notice this. Yeah, so last week we had the projections of targeting GBP USD to head to 1.4 thousand level, of which we understand that from the current point of 1.3500 to 1.4 thousand is about 500 pips. We already know that's fact, but we like, okay, let's check the nearest zones that GBP USD must possibly reach before any other movement to the overall directions. So our target for last week was 1.36 thousand, of which GBP USD did not hit, but just few people to get in there. But those that follow this analysis were able to make a lot of money from the analysis and benefited from it. So this week we'll be going down to what happened and how we are going to be able to like benefit from it. All right, I'll take you down to my screen. So this current chart that is open, it's for this week analysis, but let me take you to the other instruments that we use to place the trade. All right. So good. If you can see my screen, this is GBP USD, and I did take last week trade on the 1 hour time frame. The market gave us point almost 1:4 risks to reward. 1:4 risks to reward. Yes, 1:4 risks to reward, or 1 is to 3.45 rigs to reward. That was what the market was able to produce before reversals. My target was 1.36 thousand, so the market had to reverse on me. Before the market did that, I took a break even of 1.4 rigs to reward, also 1.4 rigs to reward, also. Yes, so I analyzed the trade and I did take the trade. So that was last week. And if you can see, I still take another trade on Wednesday, which results to a loss. So let's let that slide and let's go down to my screen for this week. So I'll be switching back to this. Yeah. So let's see if we can use this full screen in creating this analysis. So we should be starting from the 4 hours time frame or the daily time frame. Let's start from the monthly. All right, this is the monthly time frame, of which is very important for us to start from so we can know if we are actually doing the right thing or we are not doing the right thing. It's very important. So basically, this is the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, we are still bullish. As you can see, we are still bullish. By bullish, what do I mean? Higher highs and higher lows. The market is creating higher highs and higher lows, and higher highs and higher lows, and higher highs. Simply means we are in a bullish trend. Now let's go down to the daily. Let's see if we are in alignment. All right, on the daily time frame, we are still in a bullish trend. Let me quickly delete this and let me zoom out so you can see the full pictures. All right, on the daily, we are still in a bullish trend. Yes, but what I have observed in the daily time frame currently is um, the market is currently up higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. currently on the daily time frame, the market has created a higher low. That is a good sign that it's possible that we are going to be buying shortly. Now, by shortly, I mean maybe Monday or Tuesday, depending on the opportunity that presents itself. That is what I meant. All right, so let's get down to this. However, in the 4 hours time frame, the market is currently bullish, but giving us a retracement. By retracement, what do I mean? Simply means the market has created a high and is coming down to create another low. Has given us push to the upside and is coming down to correct the move he made. Now, the market made 200 pip movement to the upside and it needs fuel to move from one point to another point. You can also call this fuel liquidity. Yes, liquidity simply means the money that is available in the market and those that are actually involving in the buy or sell, basically. So there are different strategies. In case you come up around this video, there are different strategies. So I believe there are other strategies that uses liquidity in a different pattern. But the way I use liquidity is the money that is available currently on the chart for milking. All right, the market has given us an impulsive movement. So to me, I count all these as correctional movements. Good. Since the market has given us an impulsive, a correctional has given us the first impulsive, simply means that start telling us that we are going back up, which this means in the 4 hours time frame. So now we'll be expecting this market to come down, of which it has done already. Good. Now, what is the next step? The next step is would like to see something like this kind of candlestick formation that has happened in the past. You understand? Would like to see something like this that has happened in the past, a bullish engulfing candle. All right, that's what we'd like to see here. But now, I have some concerns while making this analysis. It is possible for the market to come down and take out this low and create another low before the market start heading upward. It is still also possible for the market to come down and still retest this low and still start going upward. Those are the possible scenarios before we look to buying this instrument. You understand? This pair, this currency pair. However, it is still possible for the market to create a bullish engulfing candle at the close of this candle, something like this. Yes. Take something like this, a bullish engulfing candle here and begin rallying up to the upside. But nevertheless, our overall target still maintain 1.40000, which is 500 pips. But by now, it should be more than 500 pips. Let's take a look. Let's go down to the daily time frame and take a look at how many pips it will take for us to get to the overall target. Now let's use the ruler tool. Currently, it will take 576 pips is what we need to rally up to the upside. So that's as it goes. So that now let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Mind you, we had a concern in the 4 hours time frame that it is possible for the market to come and retest this zone. It's very possible for the market to come back and retest this zone. And it's still possible for the market to clear out this zone and use this previous zone as what it needs to fuel its movement to the upside, which is very practical. Now, our aim for this week is to look for opportunity to buy, but currently from this analysis, there is no clear point of entry. But within the week, hopefully maybe at the end of Monday, we are going to still see if the market is ready to give us an opportunity to buy this market up, or Tuesday. So that is my own analysis for now. So last week we were able to do crazy things. I believe you all saw what we did. I believe you saw what we did. So this will just be our analysis for now, and we'll be looking towards buying, depend on whatever the market is giving us. So basically, if you have any question, have any discrepancies, you can just keep it in the comment section. And also, if you find value in this video, kindly like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell, and also share to your friends. All right. So that is all for this week, and I'll update you concerning how it goes. Before I forget, I'm going to place the withdrawal of last week at the top of this video for you to see, so that you can see these things we are saying are not just fallacies. They are important testimonies that we've been able to capture through the week. So mind you, this is where we execute our trade, and the other is for analysis. All right, the other is for analysis. Sorry, I'm using USD card. I'm about to use GBP USD and not USD card. All right, so let's just zoom in. Let's just zoom in. Very, very easy. All right, so this is it. This was last week trade, and this was the loss we incurred. And so this week, let's see what the market is going to give us, and I'm going to update you as time goes on. All right, so see you in the next video, and have a good one for now. So say cheers.